Hello, Intactivists! In the news this week, we have Unaltered, Little Images, Bruchim, Intact Global, and much more coming up. In POTS news, so since it's Memorial Day weekend, I'm actually recording this on a Sunday because I won't get back until late Tuesday. Don't worry, the POTS e-commerce program isn't affected. I have someone who can run it without me being at the POTS place. In the video special this week called The Nonprofit Status Doesn't Really Matter in 2025, Here's Why, it reveals that nonprofits aren't what you think they are, and at POTS, I'm tired of people trying to put down the hard work that my team does, making it out to be that they are somehow greedy. I'm actually going to stop making Thursday special videos until that video gets 200 views, and then I will continue making Thursday special videos. It has 80 views currently. We need about 120 more. Now, just so you guys know that we're still going to be doing the news on Tuesday and doing interviews, but the Thursday specials, they will be affected. And granted, the special videos typically happen Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so I guess it's just like the special videos. Also, if you like to educate people on the harms of circumcision, or if you are decent at copying and pasting, please consider joining the walks. We have misinformed people a mile long, and that makes us take breaks from doing the POTS ad campaign to educate everyone, get people attended to, and once we get them attended to, we can then resume paying for ads. I would rather just have ads running constantly, but with like 5 walks, it does risk doing more damage than good. Again, if you are confused how to become a social media defender for POTS, that video is only 2 minutes long and it will explain everything. The top researcher on the harms of circumcision, Michel, premiered on POTS this Saturday. He had a very important research paper he wants to get done and needs a statistician to help him complete it. If you know anyone, let me know or him know. His information is under that video in the description. It's a super awesome interview, so definitely go ahead and check that out if you miss it. All right, and in Unaltered news. So Unaltered put this out recently. It says CLR is back in retirement capacity and has been providing guidance to the Unaltered team. I've scheduled hours every second Monday of the month to work on Unaltered. If this changes, I will announce it. On the impact evaluation I previously announced, to ensure I get things right on the first try, I recently completed a graduate level open online course on how to design and conduct impact evaluations. Stay tuned for a pre-analysis plan for the CLR/AAP campaign. This is to ensure stakeholders and everyone interested in how effective the CLR/AAP campaign is in America. That there are no concerns of statistical manipulation in this study. To put money where my mouth is, I have temporarily devoted a significant portion of my time to self-fundraising for Unaltered by getting back into freelance development work. After the impact evaluation shows how cost-effective the CLR/AAP campaign is, it is more likely than not that the stakeholders I've been speaking with will support Unaltered. After this, it should free up my time to do more direct work on Unaltered. Thank you all for your support and kind words so far. I can't wait for what comes next. Okay, so standing by to see how that ends up working out. And in Bruchim news. So, Bruchim at JPro25, what we heard, what we learned, and what's next. So it says, the 4 of us who attended JPro25 in Baltimore are eager to share key takeaways from that event. Now, this is going to be pay-per-viewed on Sunday, June 1st at noon Eastern. They are planning on brainstorming. It says, we'd love to include you in our hive mind. If you want to go ahead and get some tickets, they're using Zephy as the ticketing platform. It says, come hear how Bruchim made history at JPro25 and catch the premiere of our brand new video courtesy of our very own Ellie Angar Sargon. This is a unique opportunity to hear directly from our team, see how we're changing the conversation one interaction at a time and brainstorming with us about next steps. If you're interested in attending this, you can go ahead and find this newsletter and go and click register now if this is what you want. If you really want to go to it, let me know and I can give you the link to this. And in Intact Global news, so Intact Global has been going pretty strong with the shorts, but it does seem that Eric Klopper has stopped for 7 days. This is the latest one that I've seen, and it was posted May 20th. It is now May 26th. So it seems to me that Eric Klopper is done posting shorts for Intact Global, at least not as consistently as he was. Okay, and in Little Images news, well, apparently the Little Images people heard me and got their website right back up. So super awesome. Little Images is back up and running. They seem to be having all the issues with their website. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's awesome that they are back in action with their website. So if you guys contacted them on my behalf, that's super great that you guys did that, because things are going okay with their website, it seems. In the Intactivist calendar for the week. So, No Cirque, Michigan. They have their Grand Rapids Pride Saturday, June 21st, 2025. They have it at 12 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, June 22nd at 12 a.m. through 10 p.m. as well. This is at Calder Plaza, Ottawa Avenue. It doesn't seem like they have an actual location because it's between two places. I'm not really sure how this works out because it seems like it's like two different states. I believe this is... I don't even know what NW is. I'm not going to lie to you. But this is Michigan and NW. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, guys. But they also, June 17th, this is actually earlier, they have the Maternal Infant Health Summit. This is June 17th through the 18th, 7 a.m. through 5 p.m. and 7 a.m. to 2:30. I'll scroll down so you can see that a little better. And this is at the Radisson Plaza Hotel at Kalamazoo Center, 100 West Michigan Avenue at Kalamazoo, Michigan, if you guys are interested to going. All right, Your Whole Baby at Babies and Bumps. The next thing they have coming up is Pittsburgh, June 22nd. This does cost a little bit of money, but if you guys do want to go, they're in Pittsburgh, June 22nd. I believe that is Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, Bloodstained Men, July 6th through July 13th, they have the Alaska Circumcision Crisis Protest. This will be lasting about 8 days. This is dedicated to Everett Phillips in deep gratitude for his generosity and support for Bloodstained Men's work. So if you guys are in the Alaska area, you guys might be able to go see the Bloodstained Men or even participate in their protests if you want. Okay, and on to the polls of the week. So this poll is, do you guys like knowing the weekly highlights of Potts' life in the news? Everyone said, yeah, it's cool. So I will continue giving you guys those. Yeah, so that's it. There's no one saying nope. The one who said nope was a bot. So everyone's cool with it. Once again, guys, if you don't like how this turned out, please go to my Discord and go vote, because your vote matters. And on to the fundraisers of the week. Gowdaf has raised almost $16,000 of their Phase 2 $35,000 goal. I don't think they raised any this past week, so pretty flat on that. Also, Gowdaf helped make How to Sue and Win possible. They're at $7,700 roughly of their $12,000 goal. Once again, it seems like they haven't made any progress on that this past week. Yeah, nope, still at 64%. All right, Your Whole Babies, LA Prego Expo booth. So no new donations have been given. They have raised $200 out of their $4,500 goal so far. Unaltered, they have their $55 raised for their removing circumcision-related misinformation. I do have their coffee up, though. So when you check out their coffee, they do have about an extra $206 raised through their coffee. So if you go ahead and you add 206 with 55, you have $261 given to Unaltered. Now, does this count for the removing circumcision-related misinformation? I'm not 100% sure, but Unaltered is getting some donations, just so you guys know. Okay, support Intact Global's fight against genital mutilation. And they have not received any donations. The donations have seemed to have ceased. So that's super interesting that this week seems to be a low donation week for Intactivism. So no change in this. They're at $41,017 raised, 82% of their $50,000 goal. You can go ahead and check their Intact Global Oregon litigation effort, $360 raised out of their $30,000 goal. Okay, so hold doctors and hospitals accountable for penis injuries. No new donations here. This GoFundMe seems to be pretty dead. Like, no one's donating to this. I don't know. It's been 4 months since anyone's donated to this. Intact America honestly isn't even advertising this too much anymore. They've really been pushing skin in the game a lot more than this, hold doctors and hospitals accountable for penis injuries. So maybe that's why, but I'm not sure. Okay, Prevail over the system. We are still at around $600 of our $2,000 goal, which is super awesome. Thank you guys for donating to POTS for Intactivist ads. Awesome stuff. Also, guys, if you want to help out POTS, you don't need to actually donate. You can do the POTS e-commerce program, or you could do the Care Buzz. Those two help us out greatly, and they're both free to do. Or you could, volunteer your time and be a walk member. That would be super cool too. So if you want to do those 3 things, super easy to go ahead and help POTS out and continuously help other Intactivists thrive and strive to protect babies, if that's what you're into. All right, on to the Intactivist growth for the week. So last week, the Bloodstained Men was at 7,098 followers. This week's Bloodstained Men is at 7,100 followers. That's a 2-person gain. I do understand that, hey, I am a day early, so yeah, Bloodstained Men would have a day extra of gathering up followers. But either way, that is a 0.03% increase for the week. Bloodstained Men tacking on another gain for the week. All right, guys, that is all what I have for the news. Don't forget about watching the nonprofit status. Doesn't really matter in 2025, and here's why. And also the premiere of Michelle's interview. Please like and share to get this out to more people. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And happy Memorial Day. Bye.